What is up, wrestling fans? This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. Well, Survivor Series is done now, and we are now entering Royal Rumble / WrestleMania preparation season in WWE. And with a lot of people injured in the locker room right now, obvious picks really aren't there. So this week, I'm going to discuss my early predictions for Royal Rumble 2019, and it all starts right now. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode. Normally this would be a live stream, but I am currently not available. I'm at a Dungeons & Dragons game session, so I will not be able to participate in a live video. So this is pre-shot going into the weekend. So there will be no chat room. But if you guys like what you see, please make sure to crush that like button, hit subscribe, and make sure to crush the bell notification for whenever we do post videos. We usually do post a video every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-view nights where we will always go on after the event itself. And we'll always kind of throw in random things. So yeah, this week our discussion is going to be about the Royal Rumble. That's right. Like I said, with Survivor Series being done now, we're now entering the next big ticket, the next one of the big four shows. Royal Rumble, of course, is the gateway into WrestleMania. So yeah, if you guys have seen in a lot of my other videos, a lot of people are injured right now. Too many to be comfortable with. So it kind of throws a wrench into a lot of WWE's plans in regards to like who's going to headline WrestleMania, who's going to have the belt going into WrestleMania, who's going to win the Royal Rumble. A couple weeks ago, an early prediction from a lot of people actually thought that Roman Reigns was obviously going to still have his title going into WrestleMania. Sadly, with the recent news in regards to his leukemia, it doesn't look like that's going to be happening. So original predictions was actually going to be for The Rock to win the Royal Rumble as a surprise entrant and go up against Roman Reigns. Okay, I can kind of see where that would put some butts into the seats. It makes a lot of sense. The Rock, maybe he'd be taking 5 minutes off of shooting a movie for all that to happen. I didn't think that this was actually going to happen. Just like on paper, it just doesn't make sense. Yes, it would get people talking. Yes, people would watch it. But from an insurance standpoint, considering that The Rock pretty much has to remain healthy to shoot these movies, him being in a wrestling match that could most likely result in him getting injured would be just an HR nightmare in regards to film. So yeah, this definitely not going to happen. Couple other big names that aren't going to most likely be available for Royal Rumble: Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, like other two main guys that would usually be involved in the Royal Rumble and possibly in the title picture, are both injured at the moment. KO had to get both of his knees redone. Sami Zayn, of course, had to get double rotator cuff surgery, so they're both out up until about WrestleMania season, which means that they will not be in the Royal Rumble either. So there's another two guys that you would expect to be in there and could possibly win it who aren't going to be in there. One person that a lot of people would be right on considering, then he's going to win, Braun Strowman. You know what? The fact that Braun Strowman hasn't won the championship yet really makes me think if they're willing to pull the trigger on him. Maybe he'll be the champion going into WrestleMania. Maybe he'll have a title shot at the Royal Rumble. But I don't see Braun Strowman entering the Royal Rumble, and I don't see him winning the Royal Rumble to get that title shot. Mainly because having him fight for the championship at WrestleMania, I don't believe is the path that WWE would want to take. Having him have the belt defending it at WrestleMania, okay, possibly that could work. But have him being the guy to fight for it, I don't see that happening. They've had numerous opportunities for him to do that. They haven't yet. Why they haven't yet, I don't get it. So having them do it, headlining the show, would make little to no sense. A person who I believe would actually make a lot of sense to win the Royal Rumble, AJ Styles. AJ Styles is my current pick right now to win the Royal Rumble. Because think about it this way. They pulled the title off of him. Cool move. I actually really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed what they did there. I did not see Daniel Bryan, beating him for the title. In fact, if that wouldn't have happened, my pick here would actually be Daniel Bryan to win the Royal Rumble. But since Daniel Bryan now has the title, he won't be in the Royal Rumble. He's going to have the belt at Royal Rumble. Maybe he'll drop it there. But I think AJ Styles, is going to be is going to be a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble. I heard some rumors that he dropped the title right now to take some time off to spend with his family because he's been working nonstop. Like he's been going like every single day. Like he hasn't missed a pay-per-view, he hasn't missed a house show, he hasn't missed any tours. Like AJ Styles has literally been the guy that's been 24/7 WWE, and he's got a young family. So I heard rumors that he asked to kind of have the title taken off of him to go home and spend some much needed time with his family. So yeah, a couple months from now, though, like 2 months from now, Royal Rumble season, he comes in as a surprise entrant, wins, goes to WrestleMania. That'd be a huge pop. I think the crowd would really dig that, especially if they're not expecting AJ to be in the Royal Rumble. And think about it, he made his debut at the Royal Rumble a couple years ago. Have him come back at the Royal Rumble. Who knows? But like I said, there's tons of other possibilities. Like some NXT call-ups could win. Bray Wyatt could make a return and win the Royal Rumble. That'd be kind of cool. As long as it's not like John Cena, I don't want to see him win. I don't want to see like Randy Orton win. That doesn't get. Seth Rollins would be another really good consideration. Have him lose the Intercontinental title to Dean Ambrose at TLC, setting him up perfectly to enter the title picture. Because let's just say, like, Seth Rollins is one of the best workhorses in the entire thing right now. And to be honest, I really dug his first title stint. I thought it was great him as world champion, and if he wouldn't have injured himself, he would have held that title for a lot longer, and I really enjoyed it. Now it's him as a heel champion. Let's see what he can do as a face. So yeah, Seth Rollins would be another great candidate. I would love to see the final two in the Royal Rumble be Seth Rollins and AJ Styles. That'd be awesome. I would root for either of those two guys. But yeah, just right now it's really tough going into the Royal Rumble season, essentially. It's all going to play out what happens at TLC at the end of this month. So who knows what is going to happen. Who knows what is going to happen. But Royal Rumble every year is always super unpredictable. It just sucks that a lot of key players are not going to be available for it due to injury. So everyone who's injured right now, we wish you guys all the best. Everyone who's sick right now, Roman Reigns, we wish you the best. Get well and come back soon. But yeah, super looking forward to this. This is my favorite pay-per-view of the year every year. It starts off great and then just goes downhill after that. I'm just kidding. The whole year is good. Alright, so what are some of your guys' predictions for the Royal Rumble? Let me know in that comment section below. As always, if you guys like what you saw, make sure to crush that like button, hit subscribe, and also click the bell notification for whenever we go live. We go live every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for, you guessed it, pay-per-view nights, where we will always go on after the event to discuss it. We also have a weekly NXT review, which I do every single Wednesday after NXT. Unfortunately, I have to work this Wednesday night, so I will be doing my NXT review on Thursday this week. So it'll be a day after, a little bit late, but hey, I'm still going to watch it. I never miss NXT. It's my baby. I love everything about it. And if you guys haven't done so already, make sure to check out our Facebook page and our Twitter account. Alright. That is all for me this week. Love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I'll be back next Sunday for a regularly scheduled live stream. Unfortunately, just wasn't in the cards this week for me, but at least I got something out for you guys to check out. As always, this is JP from Kayfabe Chronicles. I'll see you guys next time.